Hey y'all, it's your girl Tynesta coming at you with your Titty Tuesday reading. But first, shake your titties. Alright, let's get to it. Things could be moving real fast, and you probably trying to balance out stuff between the light and the dark. That song, what's her name? I'm the queen of me. Cause I will be the leader of the dark and the bad. Shit, what's the name of that movie? With China and they was like the storybook kids, the fairy tale kids, but the villains. I'm the queen of me. Anyway, but you know how they say like the hero version of you is mean or whatever. So some of y'all are healing and it's causing you to like see through and look through the bullshit and get like straight to the point when it comes to stuff. So all them niceties and pretending to do X, Y, and Z, nah, that's a dub. That's a dub, but it's helping you to get to what you need to faster. It's helping you to balance out yourself as who you are. It's crazy because Shorty got a wand in her hand. Bippity boppity boo. Mythica, magica, mystica. And my leave out is out. So it's like, alright, so obviously I'm talking about my leave out is out. Right, so I got a sew in. You can see my little leave out because I got a pixie haircut. You can see stuff for what it is. Bam, shawam. Bam, shawam. What I just say, you see stuff for what it is. And what's the high priestess? She sees stuff for what it is. But the high priestess can also alchemize. Look, and she alchemizes in two different ways. You got one with a mop. Some of you need to stop crying over spilled milk and just mop it up. Whatever that means for you. People like, I'm gonna mop the floor with your bitch ass. Or I'm gonna dog walk you. Or like, just mop it up. She got a computer. She has a wand. The old school way is with a wand, right? The new school too. Shorty is sitting on a crescent moon on her computer. Who is the internet? Oh, gone. Get with it. Get with it, baby. Get with it. Get with it, baby. And it's look, both is black and white. Balancing the dark and the light. People say like you gotta be love and light and in order to be able to manifest. You have to understand how to balance the dark and the light. Because a part of manifesting is also protecting yourself. Whatever that looks like to you and for you. And the biggest form of protection anyone has is their intuition. And knowing when to act on something and when not to. Balance. All of this is about balance. It's about equal give and take, being able to pour and being able to receive, or just being able to have a warm trade-off, a warm send-off, or a warm handoff. If you know how to trade and balance things out and give and receive, because what they say, you can't do a death spell because you have to pay that back. You got to pay the earth back because you're throwing off the balance, right? Even when you do any type of manifestations, if you want what someone else has, yes, you're going to succeed temporarily, but that has to be balanced and restored. So you might see someone who presents as happy or whatever, but they really miserable on the inside part. Really miserable on the inside part. So everything is not always what it seems. You could take advice from somebody that's like, oh, well, I don't know. I'm not trying to come at you or something in no way, shape, or form, but this is who I'm getting right now. And not to say that her advice ain't something that you should go by, because it works, obviously, right? But at the same time, you don't know what people who are these big old influencers, even the rappers, like everybody keeps saying the same thing. They all selling ass. They all they keep saying the same thing. And if you've been around in the music industry, you know that the music really don't pay them like that. Every artist has said that. So they need brand deals. They got to go on tour. They got to do this. So selling ass is not it's like, okay, it's not far off. They got to make money somehow, right? Everything is not what it seems. You have to balance the light and the dark within yourself in order to have the outcomes of what you want. Sometimes you gotta be the villain. What is it? Sometimes you gotta be the protagonist. Sometimes you gotta be antagonist. If I'm saying it wrong, whatever. Sometimes you gotta be the villain and the motherfucking hero. Sometimes you gotta be on demon time, and sometimes you gotta be the light in the room. And just because you are light and you are of light, it doesn't mean you can't go dark to protect yourself. Sometimes you gotta go light to protect yourself. Sometimes you gotta go dark. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. And sometimes you have to put water on that fire. You gotta put baking soda on that fire or flour on that fire. Sometimes you gotta throw somebody on that fire. Sometimes you gotta put a marshmallow on that fire. And you gotta just work with it and alchemize it. Now people say, I wouldn't spit on you if you was on fire. I wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. Sometimes the fire, because it's the emperor, right? Aries is a fire sign. But look, the fire, it's not about the fire. It's about how you need to work with it in the moment. I hope you see a great pair of tips today, even if they're your own. Cecilia's Italianista. Stay grounded and stay balanced. And everything that you need is going to come to you. Big boss energy.